Hey, Fred. Both as a screener and just in the post, Scotty obviously found, and you found him for a lot of offensive opportunities tonight. Uh, what do you look for in a screener, and particularly a guy like him who has that finishing ability? How does that chemistry come along?
Um, yeah, you just gotta hit the guy. I mean, it's not really that complicated. You're just a screener, you hit the guy, you roll, you open up. I thought he was aggressive. He was physical tonight. He was assertive from the jump. He had a couple of miscues early. I think coach took him out, got him right back in. So he was pretty locked in tonight. And obviously when he's got a high ceiling, he's a very talented young player. And anytime he's got it going like that, you're just trying to get him the ball, in his spots. And he was getting good seals against guys he had a good matchup against, and he was jump hooking them to death tonight. So it was good. He had a lot of friendly rolls, some and ones, and he just was a force in the paint tonight.
Thanks, Fred. Safe trip home.
Thank you.
Thanks, Eric. Go ahead, Doug Smith.
Hey, Fred, congratulations on the win. We're just talking to Nick about you're in the half court. You guys seem to run a lot of offense out of post ups, which is odd since you don't really have a post up guy. Just wonder how that works for you guys. Why it seems so well.
Well, I think we do have some post up guys, just maybe not like traditional size bigs. I think OG is pretty good in the post. Pascal's obviously really good in the post. Scotty's learning, and he's getting better down there. And there's never really like five good defenders on the court for most teams. So you could try to find your matchups or size advantages. And we play small without a big, so sometimes they're switching a lot. And we just try to find certain matchups where we feel like we have an advantage in the paint. And it's just a high percentage shot. All of those guys can pass as well. So if the defense tries to double, whatever, we can kick out of it. And it's just a safe way to try to get a high quality shot. Just being closer to the rim. And we've had some success there. It doesn't always work, but tonight we had some success in the paint.
Great. Thanks very much. Safe trip back, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go ahead, Michael Grange.
Hey, Fred. Nice game. What are some of the advantages of knowing that you're probably going to be on the floor 38, 40 minutes and the guys you're going to be playing with are going to be on, it's going to be a pretty tight rotation and a lot of familiar faces for most of those minutes. How does that help?
I think we're just getting more and more comfortable with each other as the season goes on. It's a pretty tight rotation, so we're growing and learning each other. There's a lot of room for ups and downs, and this is the NBA. Guys get thirsty in different times, and you kind of can wait it out when you're playing more minutes versus having a short stint. You might not get as many touches as you like. You may get frustrated, but when you're out there, 40 minutes, you can kind of let the game come to you a little bit more and pick your spot. So that's probably the biggest advantage. Other than that, just more opportunity, and you got your best players out there for the majority of the game, and we've been handling it pretty well so far.
And off days and stuff, how are you guys managing it? I mean, you look pretty fresh out there most of the time today after a heavy game the other night.
Just try to take care of your body around the clock. I mean, I've tried to stay away from this subject just because it's become such a big deal in the past however many days. But again, like I will remind everybody, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm a grown man. I have 2 kids at home, and I listen to them, and I listen to my lady. And other than that, like I come to work every day. If I didn't want to be out there, I wouldn't be. I'm not playing any minutes that I don't want to play. Coach Nurse is not forcing anybody to play that doesn't want to play. And we sign up for this, and we got high character guys, competitive guys that like to be out there. And whatever comes with that, comes with that. We've all accepted that, and it is what it is. So I wouldn't like put all of that on him. I think some of it is on us as players as well. Like we enjoy the challenge of being out there and what comes with that.
Sounds like pro sports.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Go ahead, Josh Lewenberg.
Hey, Fred. As much as Gary brings offensively, he had a pretty big impact on the game defensively tonight as well. After missing him for 6 games, where do you notice his impact most on the floor tonight?
Man, he was just competing. He was just competing at a high level. His motor was going. He looked excited. He was excited to be back. He was flying around. He looked fresh. Obviously can make big shots at any given time. He was locked in defensively, and you just need that. You need that guy. It's good to, for me, have another guard out there at times, somebody who can, do multiple things on the offensive end and also guard some of the better guys. He had Bill some, he had some Dinwiddie some. So I just love this compete level tonight. He was locked in and playing really hard.
Thanks, Fred. Safe flight back.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Go ahead, Rich.
Hey, Fred, you guys had that big lead there in the fourth quarter. What did they do to get back, and how were you guys able to hold on?
It's the NBA, man. It's a game of runs. I thought that we had some in and outs. We had a couple possessions, couple turnovers. They got out in transition. They scored a bunch. Naturally, the momentum kind of swings a little bit. They get super aggressive, get some whistles, get some things going their way. They made some shots. Bradley Beal is one of the toughest covers in the NBA, especially in the fourth quarter. We've seen them get hot in the fourth too many times. So they're a tough team, and they play really hard and they never give up. And that's all that was. But we were able to make enough plays late to sneak out a couple more buckets and just hold on for the victory.
Thanks very much, Rich. Last question for you, Fred, comes from Aaron Rose.
Hey, Fred. I'm not sure if Norm will be here. He's out for personal reasons. But if he does come, excuse me, will it be weird to see him in Toronto on not wearing the Raptors uniform?
No, not really. Obviously, we played against them a few times, so that's a little bit behind us. But yeah, it's bittersweet, man, because you want these guys to come back and get the reception in front of the fans that everybody is looking for. So, obviously, Norman's out for personal reasons, and we'll respect his privacy. But if he does miss the game, I wouldn't be mad at him, especially given the fact that. We need these guys to come back to a warm welcome from a packed house and whatever that may be. I think that's the proper welcome back for any of our guys.